By mid-2027, human boots are supposed to touch the lunar surface for the first time in over 50 years. But with NASA's recent delays, the flag planted there might not have stars and stripes. It could be red and gold. For decades, we looked at the moon as a museum. A dusty rock where Apollo astronauts left some footprints, a few flags, and golf balls. But today, in 2026, the moon is no longer a museum. It is the ultimate strategic high ground. Both the United States and China are in a dead sprint to not just visit the moon, but to build permanent bases there. The winner of this race will control lunar resources, set the laws of deep space, and dominate the future of planetary exploration. So, who is actually winning? Let's look at the raw muscle. To build a moon base, you need to carry heavy metal through space. China's upcoming Long March 10 rocket is designed to push about 27 metric tons to the moon. NASA's upgraded SLS rocket beats that with 42 tons. But the real game changer? SpaceX's Starship, which could theoretically drop over 100 tons of cargo on the lunar surface in a single trip. Meanwhile, China is playing the long game with terrifying precision. In 2024, their Chang'e 6 mission flawlessly brought back samples from the dark side of the moon. Now, they're prepping Chang'e 7 to hunt for water ice. NASA's official target for a lunar base is the early 2030s. China's goal? They plan to put astronauts on the moon before 2030, and they are building their rockets from scratch to do it. If you had to bet your life savings on who builds a moon base first, are you betting on NASA or China? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. I'll be pinning the best ones. And the politics. It's not just the US versus China anymore. It's half the globe. Right now, about 76% of aligned spacefaring nations have signed NASA's Artemis Accords, agreeing to US-led rules. But China is actively carving out the remaining 24% for its own coalition, pulling in countries like Russia and South Africa. So why now? Why spend billions to go back to a dead rock? Two words: water and power. Both China and the United States are targeting the exact same place, the lunar South Pole. This region has craters that haven't seen sunlight in billions of years. Inside them is frozen water. In space, water is basically liquid gold. You can drink it, sure, but if you split H2O, you get oxygen to breathe and hydrogen for rocket fuel. Whoever controls the water controls the gas station of the solar system. Plus, the moon is rich in helium-3, a rare isotope that could theoretically power clean fusion reactors back on Earth for centuries. This isn't just about science anymore, it's about economics. Here's where things get slightly terrifying. There is no space police. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty says no country can own the moon, but it doesn't say you can't extract its resources. To manage this, the US created the Artemis Accords, a set of rules for peaceful space exploration signed by dozens of countries. But guess who didn't sign it? China and Russia. Instead, they teamed up to create the ILRS, the International Lunar Research Station. They are building their own coalition with their own rules. If Chinese astronauts land at the best water-rich crater first and declare a safety exclusion zone around their base, NASA legally can't just land right next to them. It's a game of celestial musical chairs, and the music is about to stop. We are witnessing history right now. The Apollo era was a sprint. The Artemis and Chang'e era is a marathon for permanent settlement. While NASA has the edge in legacy and private partnerships like SpaceX, China has flawless momentum and massive state funding. It's going to be a nail-biter. If you want to stay updated on this new space race as it happens, hit the subscribe button and like this video.